Full magazine MCS Kinetics 3.2 grams. Pay attention to this barrel. Let's chrono one. Let's chrono 3.
Dum da dum dum.
Hey guys, Sean here. MCS 468. So no moon spring, as I tested in the last video, just the spring that came installed, that kind of silvery looking one. Putting it through its paces now that it's functioning like it should have out of the box. Now, you probably heard me say numerous times to go to Modern Combat Sports YouTube page, look up the 468, and do your research. And this goes for all markers, really. Not just the 468. Much can be learned if there are manufacturers' videos available. One thing that caught my attention was they recommend not using a barrel longer than 14 inches, or it can cause FSR flips, shaped projectiles. I thought, what do they know? What do they know? Well, what do they know? Lots of times when I do watch those videos, and I take it with a grain of salt, because less lethal is a little bit different when we start turning up the pressure and things like that. The markers do behave differently, so I figured that ain't, what's he talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Well, 14-inch lion claw, smooth bore, MCS Kinetics, 3.2 grams. Verse 1 loaded very nicely, and we'll chrono it too, actually. Little bit lower, surprisingly, than the hammerhead. Oh, man, this marker is not exactly showing the same behavior as the TMC, which is interesting. But watch this. Ha! There we have it. It jammed. And actually, while I was showing you those 3 chronographs, I was expecting it to jam every time, and it didn't. But thankfully, it didn't make me look stupid, and it jammed now. So I'm gonna just drop this, these projectiles. Release the one that's jammed. Put the mag back in. Jam. It is now empty. There's many less projectiles in there as the anti-drop has been defeated. As you may know if you've been following along. Go back to the little short stubby hammerhead. So this is actually, I have the fin on at this time, so it is 9 inches right now. Remainder of the magazine. Go figure, right? Sometimes they're right. But this led me to something else, and that is the bolt action valve that I got. And if you're paying attention, you notice that bolt action valve, not only was the port smaller, but the pin didn't have a flat spot on it for blowback. And now, I'm beginning to wonder if that's for a reason, because in the bolt action 468, you got, I don't know, I think it shifts with like a 16-inch barrel, but you can get 20-inch barrels. That's a whole lot longer than 14 inches, right? So what I think they have done is they removed, so they make the port smaller and they shrunk the blow back air. Now that, even though that pin's circular, the bolt action pin, the air still does get back through it. But reducing all that air reduces turbulence. So longer the barrel, the more dwell time a projectile has. But if it doesn't exit the barrel and that bolt starts, well, it always starts resetting, the air goes down your mag well and flips your rounds. Has that been my problem all along?